Alright, what you're about to hear is not just another breaking news update. It's the sound of a city trembling. High above the skyline, a drone camera hovers over Tel Aviv. Smoke coils into the night sky. Streets that were alive just hours ago now look like scenes from an apocalyptic film. Windows shattered. Concrete torn open. Sirens wailing in the distance like a warning that came too late. Emergency services confirm it. 28 people dead inside a single residential building. One strike. 28 lives erased in seconds. And here's the chilling part. The Iron Dome, Israel's most trusted shield, could not intercept this barrage. This wasn't just an attack. This was a message. The strike came only hours after the United States and Israel launched what's being described as their most extensive operation against Iranian targets in decades. Iran has condemned those strikes as illegal and unprovoked, and answered with missiles, not just toward Israel, but reportedly toward multiple nations hosting U.S. military assets. But here on Nightmare Tales, we don't just repeat headlines. We step into the darkness behind them. The drone footage shows a building ripped open from the inside out. A balcony dangling midair, a child's bedroom exposed to the sky. Furniture frozen in place beneath layers of ash. You can almost imagine the moments before impact. Someone making tea, someone scrolling on their phone, someone whispering goodnight. Then a flash, then a shockwave, then silence. Military analysts are now focusing on one terrifying phrase: hypersonic missiles. Weapons designed to travel at speeds and trajectories that challenge traditional interception systems. If that's what was used, it raises a haunting question. How long can defense systems hold? Israel's defense officials claim that over 40 senior Iranian commanders have been eliminated in recent strikes, including top military leadership. If true, this escalation may only be beginning, and when leadership falls, retaliation often rises. The drone camera pulls back. The devastation stretches beyond one structure. Entire blocks sit in darkness. Ambulance lights flicker through smoke like ghosts searching for survivors. Families gather outside what used to be their homes, staring at rubble as if waiting for it to breathe again. But it won't. Because war doesn't knock. It arrives uninvited. It crashes through bedrooms. It tears through dinner tables. It rewrites futures in fire. Military observers are now asking the question no one wants to answer. If hypersonic capabilities continue to expand, will conventional defense systems become obsolete? And if regional bases become direct targets, could this spiral into something far larger? Here on Nightmare Tales, we understand something most broadcasts forget. The true horror of war is not in strategy rooms. It's not in command centers. It's in the living rooms. In the cribs. In the stairwells where people run but cannot outrun fire falling from the sky. Imagine a mother waking to the sound of a distant whistle, too faint to understand, and then the world collapsing around her. Imagine a grandfather watching the skyline glow red before the blast wave reaches him. Imagine the final seconds before everything turns to dust. This isn't fiction. This isn't a scripted thriller. This is reality unfolding in real time. And if this conflict stretches into a prolonged confrontation, if firepower escalates on both sides, then tonight's footage from Tel Aviv may only be the first chapter of a much darker story. How long can Iran sustain such offensives? How far will Israel and its allies go in response? And how many cities will become symbols instead of homes? The drone keeps recording. The sirens keep echoing. And somewhere in the rubble, rescuers keep ticking. Because sometimes, the most terrifying stories are not written by imagination. They are written in smoke. Stay with Nightmare Tales, where we confront the darkness others are afraid to name. And remember, the scariest nightmares are the ones we cannot wake up from.